Okay, hi guys. Good evening. You might be wondering where the hell am I? Unfortunately, my webcam broke and I look like I'm invisible. Right, guys, I have no idea what the hell happened to my webcam and I can still put it on, but I can't see shit. Okay, so right, guys, enjoy the picture of the earth while while I conduct my class today. Okay, my apologies. Okay, hi Aaron, hi Rui, how you guys doing? Guys, hope it doesn't make you sleepy when you can't see my face because there's nothing I can do. All right, and here's a friendly reminder, guys. Our week 4 replacement class will be next Sunday. All right. By the way, Rui, why are you saying morning to me? Did you just wake up? Our replacement class is next week, next Sunday, not this Sunday. I believe this Sunday you have another replacement class, isn't it? Right? This Sunday you should have another replacement class, right? So next Sunday will be our replacement class, and next Thursday I shall remind you again. Okay, guys, are you cool? You guys cool? Next Sunday, I repeat, it's next Sunday, the 10th of December, not the 3rd. All right, because this week I'm doing it for Form 4 and Form 5, right? You guys will be next week. Okay, so please take note, your replacement class will be next week. Am I clear? Am I clear? Although you can't see my face, I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, I try to do something to my webcam, but unfortunately, I can't see anything. What the hell is wrong with my webcam? What kind of webcam breaks anyway? That is so annoying. Undo the background. Tried it, doesn't work. See, doesn't work. Nope, doesn't work. And then you see, I see this stupid logo there. I have no idea why. Smack it up. Wait Nope, it doesn't work. That's the Asian mom's way of solving any electronic device, isn't it? Smacking something makes it work, right? Maybe that's the reason why my mom smacks me. Christ in Asia. Put rice. It's either it's either smacking or put it in rice, isn't it? Okay. Your iPhone got ran over by a car? Put it in rice. Okay, anyway, so guys, have you received your December notes already? We are finally doing our revision of chapter 1. Oh my god, thank freaking god we are not doing that space thing anymore. No no anyone else didn't receive your December notes? Why so thick because inside, all right, inside let me explain the short notes, right, the one you can put it aside unless you want to. That thing is only for you to refer. The thing is only for you to refer. If you say no need, never mind, then you put it aside lor. And then there's the model paper inside. Can you see the model paper? The UASA 4 sets of model paper. The one is for you to do. Okay, the one is for you to do. I mean, I cannot force you to do lah, right? But I hope you do. Okay, I hope you do. Because the more you practice, the as cliche as it might sound, the more you practice, the better you become. Okay. So if you don't have the notes, just give me, guys, give me a moment. If you don't have the notes, right? Oh my God, I don't know how to use Windows 11. Hang on. Okay, if you don't have the notes, let me send you the soft copy for you to use for this week while you wait for the notes to arrive. The paper smells nice. Oh, really? Mine smells nothing. Smells like nothing. Okay, guys, hang on. Let me set it. Let me put it in the chat. It's uploading as we speak. Okay, so you use the soft copy for now, huh? You use the soft copy for this week, huh? Okay, shall we go to chapter 1? Paper got smell, exactly. I don't know. Ask Rui. She say got smell. Okay. Anyway, let's look at question 1. We revise on the ear one first. Okay, so guys, do you remember what's the pinna, or we call it the earlobe? That's the, oh damn it, the webcam doesn't work. That's the outside of your ear, the part of the ear that you can touch, and then it goes to your eardrum. Okay, as you know, the eardrum is the thing that the sound hits, and then the ossicle. Guys, do you remember what is the ossicle? The ossicle are these 3 bones. Okay, these 3 bones inside your ear. Their job is just to amplify the sound. Okay, membesarkan suara. So what's next? What's next? Yes, good. That will be the oval window. Okay, and then the cochlea, the thing that looks like a snail. Remember? And then inside the snail, you have water. Okay, soaking these hair, right? These hair, they have receptors. Guys, do you remember what are receptors? Receptors are these sensors that convert your signal into nerve impulse. Guys, do you remember what is nerve impulse? Do you remember what is a nerve impulse? Nerve impulse is the only language, the only signal your brain understands. All right. So I don't care whether it's your eye, whether it's your skin, whether it's your nose, whether it's your tongue or your ear, they all have receptors to change these signals. I don't care whether it's light or smell or chemicals or whatever, they will change it to nerve impulse and send it to your brain. Only your brain understands. Okay. And then what is number 2? What is number 2? How does the nerve impulse go to your brain? What is the wire called? Yes, that's your auditory nerve. Okay, we say auditory because it's audio. Okay, audio. Whereas the eye one, we call it optic nerve. Okay, guys, what is this? What is that? Eustachian tube? Have to memorize or just understand? Which one do you mean? Which one do you mean? What is a eustachian tube? Guys, better if you memorize lah. Yes, this is for your air pressure. Okay, and then there's one more, which is the semicircular canal. Salo separo bulat. This thing is for your balancing. Okay, guys, these 2 parts, they are not involved in hearing. Yes, they are in your ear. No, they are not for hearing. This eustachian tube is actually connected from your ear to your throat. This is why when you swallow your saliva, it balances the pressure. Okay, and then this semicircular canal is sort of like a gyroscope. Guys, do you know what is a gyroscope? I'm sure your phone has a gyroscope, so when you're playing games, it knows how your phone moves. So this semicircular canal is a gyroscope. Okay, I'm going to ignore these 2. These 2 are form 2. Okay, praise heaven that you're not taking your exam is not having form 2. Okay, guys, what is T? This should be pointing to this hole right here. What is the hole in your eye called? Yes, it's called pupil. Good. Okay, guys, do not confuse pupil and iris. Iris is the part that has color. Okay, iris is the door. Pupil is the opening. It's just like, okay, put it this way. Iris is the gut cell. Pupil is the stoma. You remember what is stoma and gut cell? That's how they work. Okay, so this is to allow light to go in. Pupil is to allow light to go in, whereas your iris is to control your pupil. Okay, whereas your S, what is S? Now, what is this layer that has all your receptors on it? Yes, that's the retina. Okay, that's your retina. All your senses, all your receptors are up there. okay, are on there. Okay, and then your blind spot should be around here. Okay, this is where the place you cannot see anything. The place that has no sensor. All right, so next, structure of a human eye. This is the pathway of light. So this is what light passes through. First, you have the cornea. Okay, sounds like a cornea. And then your aqueous humor, which is this thing. So what's next? Pupil, good. Followed by your eye lens, which is this. Followed by, what is the big bag of water? Yes, this is your gula macha. This is your vitreous humor. Humor means water lah. Okay, gula macha. And then your retina, your optic nerve. I say optic means light. And then, okay, and then to your brain. Guys, pay attention here. Pay attention here. These four things, okay, the two bags of water, okay, the two bags of water, your cornea and your lens, they are all transparent, isn't it? These four things that I take, they are transparent, isn't it? So their job is to focus light onto your retina. Okay, if they ask this exam, if they ask what's the function of any of these four, their job is to focus light onto the retina. Okay, because they are transparent, their job is to focus. Okay, hope this makes sense. Okay, next. Number 3. Okay, this is really important. What vision is this? When I use two eyes to see things, how do we say double? How do we say double? Yes, it's called stereoscopic. Stereo means both sides. Okay, this is why the Americans say, oh, I have a pair of stereo. Stereo means speaker lah. Okay, they call speakers stereo because it's both sides. So it's the same meaning. Okay, so guys, who has this? Who has this? No? What do we call them? What do we call them? Nature's hunters. What do we call them? Yes, predators. Okay, pemangsa. What is the advantage of stereo? Why is stereo better for predators? Because they are very accurate, yes. Yes, more accurate. Guys, try and close your eyes and move around your house. You will find that it's quite hard to do. Even if you are trying to take something from the table, it takes you a while to do so. Because with one eye, you can't really see distance. Okay, so a predator's job is to see something, is to see their prey as accurate as possible. Okay, whereas a prey, their job is to be as wide as possible. Okay, their job is to detect predator because their job is to run. Okay, so if you use one side of your eye to see, that is your monocular vision. Okay, mono means one. All right, so monocular vision, guys, animals with mono, they just look kind of dumb, right? You look at horses, you look at sheep, goats, chicken, they just look kind of dumb because the eyes are at the side. Okay, and then these predators, they just look more smart, if you will, right? So this guy's advantage is the other guy's disadvantage. You see, stereo is accurate, but mono is inaccurate. Mono is wide, but stereo is narrow. So it's the other way around. Okay, so bird X should be your owl. Advantage of Y, advantage of mono, it is able to detect predator. They are not accurate and they are wide. Okay, guys, I'm moving a bit fast here because I'm trying to cover as much as I can. Okay, so next, number 4. This is the front. This is the back. What is this? taste for. What is T for, guys? What is T? You use this part to lick your ice cream. This is how I teach you to memorize. Yeah, so this is sweet. The opposite of front is back. So the opposite of sweet is, yes, bitter. So U is bitter. What about V? What is at the side? When you eat something, what it feels painful there, it feels sore there, so that's a sour, yes. Followed by salty. Guys, what about the whole tongue? What about the whole tongue? Yes, umami. Good. Okay. What stimulates your umami? It's something called glutamate. I think I mentioned this before. Something called glutamate. Yes, you have this in your MSG. You have this in tomatoes. You have this in ikan bilis. You have this in mushrooms. This is why these things, they make very good soup. If you put mushroom or tomatoes or ikan bilis in your soup, it's going to taste flavorful because of the umami. Guys, I think I told you this before. The tongue map is actually false, right? Your tongue is sensitive to every taste, everywhere. There is no such thing as, oh, this part is sensitive to sweet and this and that. No, this is proven to be false. So why are we learning something false? Because we suck. Okay? You look at Singapore and Korea, I bet your ass, you can bet your ass they are not learning this because this is false info. Right? Don't ask me why. We just like learning outdated stuff. Yeah, because we just suck, okay? Sorry to say. Okay, anyway, so true or false? Food cannot dissolve in saliva, cannot be detected by taste receptor. Is it true? No saliva, no taste. That's true. Same as your nose. No mucus, no smell. Okay? Chemicals need to dissolve in mucus and saliva to stimulate your smell and taste receptor. Okay? If they are dry, you don't smell or taste anything. Without sense of smell, food tastes great? Of course not. Okay, guys, I have a question here. If you have a flu, why is food awful? Why do food taste awful? What's the explanation? What makes food awful? Yes, you make too much mucus. That's good. Okay, too much mucus, your chemicals cannot stimulate your smell receptor, so food is gonna taste awful. Okay. Hopefully, I can fix my webcam by next week, lah, guys. If not, I have to bring a stupid external webcam. No choice, lah. Okay, next. When you before I do this, let us go to question 6 first. What affects your sensitivity of your skin? What are the two factors? What makes your skin sensitive or not? Are you sure, Melanie? Yes, guys, it's 2 and 3. The thickness of your epidermis and your number of receptor. Okay, if you have thin epidermis, if your skin is very thin, and if you have a lot of receptors, that will make your skin very sensitive. Okay, nothing to do with the fats. If that's the case, right? If that's the case, then if you are slightly more chubby, if you go for injection, then you would feel less pain. Does it make any sense to you? Not really, isn't it? Okay, so why do we inject our upper arm? Why do we inject here? Is it because of large number of receptor or is it because of thick skin? Thick skin is so that they are not sensitive. Large number of receptor is so that they are sensitive. So we inject our arm because it is not sensitive. Okay, what about this? We use our wrist to detect temperature of a milk. That is for sensitive. What about this one? What about touching something hot and you withdraw your hand? Sensitive also. Okay, I'm gonna skip around. I'm gonna skip around. I'm not gonna do all. Okay, guys, let's look at our skin. I have a question here. The uppermost receptor, are they the most or the least sensitive? Are they the most or the least sensitive? Yes, they're the most sensitive. And the bottom one will be the least sensitive. So what is the receptor that's the most sensitive? Yes, it should be your pain. Why pain? Why pain? Because pain means danger. Now you know, pain means danger. We are the most sensitive to pain because pain means danger. We can avoid danger. Yes, ensure safety. This is for survival. Guys, most of your body's function is to help you survive. Okay, what about this? What's the second one? What's the second most sensitive? Second, that's for touch. Okay, I'm not asking for P, the second one. Okay, these two, they are your hot and cold. Okay, they are equally sensitive. And of course, the last one would be pressure. This is the least important. Oh, guys, let me revise this a little bit. This would be your epidermis. This would be your dermis. And this would be your fat layer, your fatty layer. So you see, your sensitivity of your skin is depending on this thickness and the receptor here. Nothing to do with the fat because they are the most bottom. All right, so this is your fat. Okay, and your epidermis is the layer that will keep changing. You will keep growing new epidermis, but your dermis doesn't change. This is why when you are having a tattoo, okay, if you're doing a tattoo, the needle goes all the way into your dermis to put the ink here so that the thing doesn't disappear. So that this is why tattoo is permanent, because you are putting ink into your dermis and dermis doesn't change, but you will keep changing your epidermis. Right, so next, where will the plant grow towards? Towards the hole, isn't it? Because you have sunlight here, isn't it? So they will grow to the left. Okay, guys, what tropism is this? Good, that will be your photo. So what is hydro? Water, good. What is geo? Gravity, not land, gravity. What about thicmo and nestic? What is the difference? Both also touch, but thicmo is for the slow one. Okay, I climb towards something. Let's say I'm a bitter gourd. Let's say I'm a watermelon. Okay, I climb onto something. Okay, that's thicmo. But nestic is for fast, like the Venus flytrap, like your mimosa plant. Okay, you touch it, they immediately close. That is nestic movement. Okay, hope you remember this. Anyway, next, number 8. Do you remember what is voluntary and involuntary action? Tindakan terkawal and tak terkawal. What is voluntary? What is voluntary? Voluntary is something you do consciously. Okay, yes, it's under your control. That would be your cycling and swimming. Okay, guys, just a quick reminder here. Let me revise this. This is your brain. Okay, ooh, fancy. So the big part of your brain, this is your cerebrum. This is for voluntary. This behind one is your cerebellum. This is for balancing and sequence. Next, this part here, the top part is the medulla oblongata, if you remember. And the tail is what we call spinal cord, your saraf tunjang. These two, they are equally for involuntary action. But what's the difference? What's the difference? What does medulla oblongata control? And what does spinal cord control? Yes, they are separated. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, medulla oblongata controls something that is not urgent. Not urgent. Okay, they are important, but they are not urgent, like breathing, heart rate, secretion of saliva, secretion of enzyme, okay, things like that. And then you have one long tail here, which is the spinal cord. It controls one thing and one thing only. What is that? This is one of the most important involuntary action, which is to help you avoid danger. No. Impulse is the signal. Impulse is the signal, nothing to do with this. What is that action that makes you withdraw your hand away from hot water? Let's say you touch something hot, something sharp, and you take your hands away. What is the action called? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? No, it's not the receptor. It's not pain. No. What is it called? Guys, this is called a reflex action. Do you remember? Do you remember what is reflex? Reflex is something that you do when you're avoiding danger without you thinking, right? If I throw a knife at your face, you would avoid my knife, isn't it? Hopefully you do. So that's a reflex. So you see, guys, you have one long big tail just to control one, because this is really important. Reflex is to save you from danger. So you have one whole part dedicated just for one action. That means how important they are. Okay, hope I'm making sense here. Hope I'm making sense here. All right, so I'm going to skip B, not so important. Okay, C. What is the action show? This is what I mentioned just now. What is this action called? This is your reflex. Okay, tindakan reflex. Importance, guys. Why is the reflex important? Why do we need reflex? Why do you need reflex, guys? Any answer that makes sense here? Any answer that makes sense will do. Yes, avoid danger, I will accept. Avoid danger, avoid getting hurt. Yes, sure. I would put avoid danger here. Okay, untuk mengelakkan bahaya. Okay, if you step on something sharp, you touch something hot, whatever it is lah, so you avoid it. Okay, D is the same question. I'm going to skip. E, state one other example of involuntary action controlled by medulla oblongata, and one example controlled by spinal cord. Okay, give me an example. What is controlled by medulla? We named plenty just now. Something that is not urgent. Yes, heartbeat, good. Peristalsis, wow, that's a very good answer. I would accept. Peristalsis, blinking, I accept too. Secreting saliva, secreting enzyme, I'll accept too. Yes, breathing, accept. Breathing, accept. What about spinal cord? Name me something else like reflex. Okay, you see, reflex we have many types. We have taking hand away from something hot. What else? What else is reflex? Withdrawing food from sharp object, I accept. Or guys, or you can keep it even simpler. Sneezing. Or trip and put your hands out. Yeah, sure. Guys, sneezing is reflex too. Because if I tickle your nose and you feel that there's something going in, you feel that there's a dirt going into your nose, which could potentially be dangerous, so you sneeze. Coughing, hard to say. I would say yes, I guess. But it's not mentioned in the textbook. The textbook did mention sneezing. Coughing, I'm not too sure. So sneezing, or just mention something emergency, something urgent. All right. Or closing your eyes when an object comes near can also. Okay. Let your imagination run wild. Any answer that makes sense, I'll accept. All right, let's move on. Then number 9, I just mentioned it just now. Name 4 parts of the eye that are involved in focusing light. Focusing light, which is that 4 transparent thing. And what are they? What are they? Yes, Adam, hello. Yes, that would be your cornea, your aqueous humor, gelem air, your kanta mata, yes, your lens, and of course your vitreous humor, gelem aja. All right, the four transparent thing that helps you focus light onto the retina. B, now this one really easy lah. What's the difference between yellow spot and blind spot? Yellow spot, blind spot. What's the difference? What's the difference? They are completely opposite of each other. All right. And what are they? Blind spot is very sensitive to light. Okay, sangat peka. Whereas blind spot is not sensitive to light. Yes, it has the most receptor, can also. Tidak peka. Something falls on your yellow spot, you should see it very clearly. Something falls on the blind spot, you should see nothing. I mean, even the name says blind spot lah, so you cannot see anything lah, obviously. Okay, guys, I think you know this, right? When you drive, even a car has a blind spot. That's a place that you cannot see, and if there's a car there, you might have a chance of running into it. So that's a blind spot. Okay, so next, how does the image form? Okay, how is the image form? Okay, the image will be reversed. The image will be upside down. Then why do we see things upside down? Because our brain just flip the thing back up, flips the thing back up, and this is how we see a normal image. Okay, next. Oh, I have a question here. Distant object and nearby object. You know, we skip this, but this is something I want to mention. If you are looking at something far, what happens to your lens? If you are looking at something far, what happens to your lens? Does it thicken or does it become thinner? Bigger means what? Thinner or thicker? Thinner or thicker? Yes, when you're looking at something far, your lens should become thin. If you are looking at something near, your lens should be thick. Because you see, if you're looking at something near, the light needs to bend more. You get what I mean? You see, if I'm looking at something near, this is my eyeball, the light needs to bend more so that I can see. Can you see the bending? And if you're looking at something far, right? If you're looking at something far, the light doesn't need to bend so much. It's almost like a straight line. Can you see? Near object, more bending, that means thicker lens. Okay, far object, not so much bending, so thinner lens will do. Which brings me to my next point. If you have long-sightedness, if you have short-sightedness, guys, what causes short-sightedness? What is short-sightedness anyway? What is short-sightedness anyway? What can you see, what you cannot see? Come, tell me. If you have short-sightedness. Yes, cannot see far away, but you can see somewhere near, isn't it? So what causes this? Since you need thick lens to see nearby object, right? When you have short-sightedness, that means your lens is too thick. Okay. Genie shouldn't be too thick. It should be eyeball too. Your eyeball is too long. Okay, because the image, your eyeball is so long that the image is in front of the eyeball. So this is short-sightedness. All right. So what lens should you wear as a short-sighted person? What lens should you wear? Yes, you should wear a concave, which is a cekung. Okay, so long-sightedness is just the other way around. You just need to remember one side. You just need to remember what you have. I mean, most of us have short-sightedness, right? Anyone here with long-sightedness? Anyone with long-sightedness? I do have a few students that are like this. They can see something far easily, but near things they cannot see. I mean, it sounds very, very weird, lah, but that's just what they are. Okay, so guys, short-sightedness, if you're like me, my reading is around 450 on my left eye, around 550 on my right eye. So I'm basically half blind if I do not have my specs. So I have short-sightedness because my lens is too thick and my eyeball is too long. Guys, these two, you are born with it. You are born with it. I think I mentioned this like a million times already. What makes your lens thick? You are born with it. What makes your eyeball too long? You are also born with it. Okay? Looking at your phone, looking at green stuff, eating carrots. What else bullshit they mentioned? Rubbing your eye. You see, guys, use your common sense. Just because I rub my eye, does it make my eyeball shorter? Does it make my lens thinner? No, it doesn't. Okay, this is just a bunch of bullshit they say. You know lah, Chinese, we like to believe in all these kind of stupid myth one. Okay, so guys, rubbing your eyes, reading in the dark, reading by lying down, whatever shit you have heard lah, it is simply not true. I cannot stress this enough, right? You have short-sightedness, your eyes are cacat because you're born with it. Okay? Next time your parents blame you, blame them back. Who asked them to give you shitty gene? You have no choice. Okay? Don't let your parents gaslight you because you lie down and read. Guys, like I told you, my wife grew up reading by lying down. She has perfect eyesight. You explain that shit to me. You explain that shit to me. Cannot be explained. So guys, it's called genetic. You are short or tall, you are ugly or pretty, it's everything based on your gene. You cannot control. Wife review when? You go attend her class, she teach English, what? She teach English in DDC. Okay. Anyway, so let's move on, shall we? Okay, what causes A? Guys, what causes A? What makes your eye like this? What makes your eye like this? Are you sure? Are you sure? Could be possible, Cyril. Could be possible if you have your grandparents' gene, because sometimes genetic could be based on your grandparents too. Okay, yes, when you're somewhere bright. Okay, because I'm simply making my eyes smaller so that there's not much light going in. And situation B, I open as big as possible because I'm at somewhere dark. I want to allow more light to enter. Yes. Guys, this is why I say do not use your phone in the dark, like pitch black darkness. You switch off all your lights at night and then you look at your screen. This is very bad for your eyes because when your room is dark, your pupil is fully open. If you look at something bright, the light will just fully go into your eyes and it's going to hurt your retina. So what should you do instead? What should you do instead? Keep a night light on. Keep a small light on so that your pupil at least, close a little so that there's not much light going in, and try to keep your phone brightness as low as possible. Okay, guys, you realize how hypocritical our parents are. Okay, they ask you, they will gaslight you saying that, oh, you wear glasses because you look at your phone. Guys, you look at your parents, their phone is the brightness of the freaking sun. Isn't it? Isn't it? I look at my mom's phone, it's like I'm staring at the sun. Wow, they should talk, isn't it? They should talk, isn't it? They gaslight you. They're saying that, oh, it's because of that phone. Your eyesight is so bad because of the phone. Wow, you should talk. Coming from you. My mom uses her phone in the dark. My mom uses her phone at full brightness. Wow. Coming from you, that's rich. Okay. Asian parents, am I right? So guys, this is why you learn science, so that you don't believe in stupid myths like this. Okay, guys, looking at green plants and eating carrot doesn't fix your eyeball shape, doesn't fix your lens shape. You are simply born with it. So your eye is physically impaired. Nothing, these things won't help shit, right? So, yay science. What about special herbal tea? What kind of herb are we talking about? Psychedelic herbs? That makes you see something else, if you get what I mean. Right, F. State the different size of pupil in the diagram above. Explain which eye is under low light. So guys, can you compare the pupil size for me? Which has bigger pupil, which has smaller pupil? Compare the size for me. Yes, B is bigger. B is bigger than A. Guys, I'm keeping it simple. Don't write like this in exam. Just keep it simple for you. B big, A small, yeah, can. Okay, so which is under low light? Okay, we say it already, B law. So explain why is B like this? Why is low light like this? This is to allow more light to enter. Okay, membenarkan lebih cahaya memasuki mata. Yes, yes. Masukkan lebih cahaya. Yes, can. Okay, so guys, do not read in the dark. Do not look at your phone in the dark. Okay. Oh yeah, something. Okay. I do realize, guys. I do realize that something else to tell you. I do realize, right? Lately, there's been this trend of the blue light thing. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of it? Let's say you go and get your glasses made. Okay, let's say you get a new pair of glasses made. They will ask you, oh, do you want to add on this blue light filter thing? Guys, this is just a bunch of bullshit. Okay, let me shed some light onto this. They say blue light is bad, right? Blue light is like the new enemy. It's like the bane of your eyesight. Okay, according to this logic, right? You see, this is why we learn science, so that you're not gullible enough to add on this shit. Guys, if blue light is really that bad, why aren't ancient people blind? The sky is blue, isn't it? Have you ever thought about that? Right, guys, according to professional opticians and scientists, blue light is not inherently bad. Excuse me. Okay, so guys, where was I again? Shit, goldfish memory. Oh yes, blue light is not inherently bad, but blue light suppresses. I don't know whether you heard of this before. Blue light will suppress your melatonin. You know it's melatonin? You know it's melatonin? The hormone that makes you sleep. The thing that signals you to sleep. Guys, melatonin, they depend on your eyes because your eye is the only thing that can receive light, isn't it? So you see, if you're in complete darkness, if you're in darkness, melatonin will come out because melatonin, they really like darkness. So this is why, right? This is why when you're in somewhere dark, somehow, sometime later, you will feel sleepy for some reason. Even you had like full 8 hours of sleep, you slept well, you are not sleep deprived. But if I put you in somewhere dark, automatically you'll feel sleepy, isn't it? Because the melatonin came out. And here's the thing. Blue light, it suppresses your melatonin, which is a good thing in the morning when you need to be productive, when you need to be awake. This is why exposing yourself to sunlight, it makes you awake because it suppresses your melatonin. This can be a problem when you're trying to sleep. You see, when you're trying to sleep, we have so many technology stuff around, we have so many gadgets around, and they will produce blue light. And this blue light, if you look at them long enough, it suppresses your melatonin and it kind of messes up your circadian rhythm. You know what is your circadian rhythm? Circadian rhythm is your bio clock, okay, your biological clock. So if you look at your phone throughout the day, if it suppresses your melatonin, it makes you not sleepy. This is why you get insomnia. Am I making sense now? Am I making sense? So this blue light thing is not bad at all. Okay, inherently it is not bad. It is only bad if you are trying to sleep. Okay, so you don't need all this bullshit thing. How do you cut off blue light, guys? How do you cut off blue lights? Just don't look at your phone before you sleep. I mean, it's easier said than done, isn't it? Guys, any of you can put away your phone before you sleep? Like 2 hours before you sleep, don't touch your phone at all? Are you able to do that? No, isn't it? You stare at screen also sleepy, that means you're really sleepy, lor. Cannot, isn't it? We all just tell ourselves just one more Instagram reels, and I will go to sleep, isn't it? It's a vicious cycle that happens every night. I will just look at one more post, I swear, and I'll go to sleep. What a load of bullshit, isn't it? Okay, and lo and behold, few more reels later, it's already 2 a.m. and you hate yourself. And you are telling yourself, tomorrow I'm not gonna do this shit again. Wow. Guess who's not a person of their word, isn't it? Wow, you said 10:30. Wow, so healthy. You're very healthy. Wait, tell me something. You put away your phone voluntarily or your mom tells you to do so? I know, right? I know, right? Oh, you do? Damn. Wow. You have good discipline, my child. I can never do that. Okay, guys, they say, right, 2 hours before your bedtime, you should not look at any gadget stuff, any screen. Okay, that's funny, isn't it? Because we all can't do that. 2 hours before bed, you should not touch any electronic device. Nope. Ain't happening, isn't it? Where am I gonna stare at? Am I gonna look at the ceiling? Right? Exactly. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to count sheep? Or am I supposed to knit a hat or something? Or should I, yeah, read books? God forbid I should read. Okay. Or am I supposed to write calligraphy or something? No, I need my electronic device. Okay. I made this bad addiction, but I don't care. Right. So G, explain how the eye controlling its size of pupil can prevent damage to the eye. Okay. How does this protect your eye? Okay, so first of all, your pupil becomes smaller. Okay, pupil menjadi kecil. How does this help? This is to prevent excessive light from entering eyes. Okay, untuk mengelakkan cahaya berlebihan daripada memasuki mata. Okay, you write the sentence yourself, finish the sentence yourself. New Bleach. Hey, got new Bleach episode, man? Huh? Bleach came out back already, man? I was quite disappointed by the ending, lah. I mean, oh, is it? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, the thousand block. Yeah, 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 yeah. I heard about it. Heard about it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I was kind of pissed at the Arrancar arc because it was so good. The Arrancar arc was so good, and it ended like, let's just say it's not very satisfactory. No, like guys, Dragon Ball is still the best, lah. Dragon Ball is still the best. Okay, I'm a OG guy. Oh, really? Okay, cool, cool, cool. I mean, I'm still a Dragon Ball boy. I mean, it's my childhood anyway. So, suggest how you would protect your. Okay, guys, this is like K-part stuff. Any answer you make sense here that it will be accepted. How do you protect your eyes? How do you protect your eyes? Any answer that makes sense. I can think of one. Wear sunglasses under the sun. Don't stare at the sun. Yes, can. Close our eyes. When though, don't stare at the sun can. Reduce your phone screen brightness. I accept that too. Not using gadgets under the dark. Yeah, sure. What else? Guys, even as simple as do not rub our eyes can. I mean, rubbing your eyes is bad, right? Okay, use eye drop instead. What else? What else? Let your imagination run wild lah. Okay, undergo eye examination every year can also. Whatever that floats your boat here. Okay, next, moving on. Oh, let me talk about 15, page 15, question 2 here. Eye drops not necessarily, yeah, not necessarily good, but it's the best. It's the best. Compared to you using your hands, lah, right? God knows what have your hands touched, and now you're touching your eyes. Of course, it's, eye drop is so much better. Okay, what will happen if the man experiences a cold and unable to smell? Explain your answer. Why is he unable to smell if he has a cold? What happens? What is the nose doing right now? Yes, you have too much mucus. Okay, terlalu banyak mucus. So you can say the chemicals unable to stimulate smell receptor. Okay, bahan kimia tidak dapat merangsangkan reseptor bau. Oh yes, school exam paper. How lazy are your schools, guys? Always TDC exercise will hit your school exam paper. Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Right, guys. State the sensory organ that is possibly affected due to the activity in the above diagram. So what's going to be affected? Which is going to be affected? Please teach science streams. I wish I can. I used to teach bio. But my schedule just doesn't allow. I'm sorry. Okay, hearing. No, they want the organ. So that will be your ear. I wish I can, guys. I wish I can. I used to teach bio and I had a lot of fun teaching bio. But just my schedule doesn't allow. Guys, if I have 48 hours per day, then maybe I'll consider. That's just bullshit, isn't it? Okay, so number 2. Explain how a quarry worker at the construction site lost the sensitivity of his organ and suggest a device that could help the worker. How are they less sensitive now? What causes this to happen? Rui, you ask Yashvini lah. She always asked me. Last year, she kept saying the same thing. Loud sound. Okay, so what? Loud sound, then what? What happens to your eardrum? You become less sensitive to hearing because of the eardrum, right? Okay, so your eardrum is damaged or eardrum becomes loose. Your gegendang telinga menjadi longgar. So what should they do? What's the device that helps? Okay, you can use hearing aid. Yes, hearing aid. Might I suggest this, guys? Prevention is better than cure. A pair of earbud would cost you just a few cents. You know what's an earbud? Sorry, not earbud, earplug. What am I saying? Earplug. You know what is this? Hey, guys, our Malaysia contractor, right? I asked those uncle come my house renovate, they don't wear this thing, Okay, according to them, it somehow emasculates them. Somehow wearing this thing makes you gay. I don't know lah. That's what the uncle implies. He was like, "Oh, I don't wear this thing, man. No need, man. Wow, so manly, so manly. Why not you work at a try drilling the floor for the whole day without wearing earmuff? Stop it. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know lah. This is what I call toxic masculinity. They like to use some stupid way to prove that they are manly. Guys, you don't need to prove you are very manly by, guys, even when I ride my motorcycle, even I put earplugs, right? Oh yeah, exactly. This is why your mom and your dad put their phone volume at the loudest because they are not so sensitive already. This, guys, this awareness I need to strengthen. Please protect your ears. When the police shouting for you, the police won't shout lah. They will signal me to stop by the roadside lah. I mean, anyway, I digress. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is protect your ears, protect your ears, What is hearing aid, Good question. Pembantu pendengaran. Refer to your notes, sorry. Refer to your textbook or your notes. Okay, so guys, protect your ears, Protect your ears, This is the similar reason why I wear my protective gear when I'm riding. Okay, I have people telling me, why are you wearing all this gear when you're riding? Well, because I have only one set of skin. Okay, if I fall or anything, I don't want to lose my skin. Okay, yeah, call me gay or whatever, but if you fall and you lose your skin, who's more gay now? Right. You lose your hearing. Really? You like legit or not, Rui? That means you. What do you mean? You lose like one side or what? Hey, like legit the one not hearing loss the one is just hearing damage Okay, guys, do you have any question? If you want, go home and finish this yourself, or you can do the model paper. Okay, I'm gonna continue with chapter 2 next week. Oh, guys, remember, next Sunday will be a replacement class. Don't worry, next Thursday I'll remind you again. Okay, yeah, got answer. You can WhatsApp me, I'll send it to you. Okay, guys, if you have no question, I hope this helps. I hope this chapter 1 revision helps. Okay, because we're learning like early of this year. So I guess I will see you guys next Thursday. Hopefully I get my webcam fixed, or else you're gonna see my handsome face. Okay. Okay, take care everyone. I'll see you next Thursday. Good night. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.